How's it? Dubai Real Estate Mythbusters, Part 2. In this episode, we'll cover the rights that you as a Dubai property owner have when purchasing a property, which is important because it's still quite a common misconception that you don't fully own properties in Dubai. In some cases, in some areas that's true. Certain zones are restricted to GCC buyers only. That means if you want to live in those areas, you can only rent. You cannot fully own a property in specific areas across Dubai. But generally speaking, across the wider Dubai market, there are a lot of areas that are allowing of international buyers to fully own their properties, which is important because you obviously then have full control as to what happens with those properties. You can obviously live in it yourself. You can fully own the home that you live in. And further to that, if you're an investor, you can obviously rent it out. You have the option to resell it as well, which is quite popular and quite common in Dubai. And you can also pass it down through generations, so for whatever reason you own a property and you decide you no longer want to make use of it for yourself, you can quite easily pass that down through family, through generations to give them some sort of stability and a foothold into the Dubai market. So, in this article, touches specifically on Dubai South, which is one of those areas that allows international buyers to fully own their property. But as I mentioned, there are many areas across Dubai. So something to really pay attention to when looking to enter the Dubai market, where you can actually fully own your property and where you can't. Because again, it's not the same across all of Dubai. Certain areas and certain zones are restricted to GCC owners only. So have a look, do some research, check this property finder website article out. It touches specifically on Dubai South, mentioning pros and cons. But obviously one of the major pros is that you will fully own your property when you buy in Dubai South. So again, do a bit of research, have a look, reach out if you have any further questions. If you want the full article, just drop me a DM or drop a comment and I'll send over the link and you can have a look for yourself. Catch you on the flip side.